Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining the podcast today. Before we get into it, my dumbass forgot to turn my fan off while I was recording this episode, so my audio is not going to sound very good. I did what I could to make it sound just a little bit better, but it will not sound the greatest. So that being said, let's get into it. Thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy. Hello.
I have one more good
Hi.
photo.
How's everybody doing? This is a podcast. The Road Closed podcast. Welcome back to a fine episode of this stupid shit that we like to do. Today's topic, music. We all listen to it. We love it. We know everything and nothing about it simultaneously. I want to know what your favorite genre is.
Ooh.
And I know...
We're starting with the hard ones?
Oh yeah, the hardest question I can ask, because everybody's like, yeah, I'll listen to anything. Sometimes I listen to this, sometimes I listen to that. Today, you have to decide what your favorite genre is of all time, and it is set in stone. After today, it will always be that, and it will never be anything else.
And I don't think
mine
I
is
can
easy.
make that kind of a decision.
Oh no.
I know mine
Go
because
ahead.
it makes up like over half of my playlist. Any form of EDM.
This man loves drum and bass.
EDM is what
Bro,
got
I
me into
love
music.
drum and bass.
I'll say that much, but I wouldn't say it's like... Man, where the fuck are all my good photos? Jesus.
Are we not gonna do an intro this time?
That was our intro, dumbass.
Yeah, but usually we all
Yeah,
say
we
hello
just
and we
didn't say
name
hi.
people.
We're just
Yeah,
we're
no, we're just
rocking this
hopping
from
into
here.
it.
All right,
We can do that
so
You should know who we are.
I'm Sully, and my favorite genre of music is metal, of many forms and kinds, but metal.
Yeah, so we can go for like a broad genre and not like narrow it down to a specific kind. I see.
Oh no, we'll get
We
deeper
should not
into
do
it.
subgenres.
We'll get deeper into. That's my goal for today. I want to narrow down and pinpoint your exact favorite genre. So, with that being said, I like metal, and today I drank 1 whole gallon of milk instead of the normal 1.5 to 2 gallons of milk.
My favorite genre is EDM. Honestly, specifically drum and bass. It makes my brain go burr and it makes my bones rattle.
Honestly, I quite like ska.
This
I
guy.
was not expecting that.
Or
I was
ska
not
or
either.
punk.
Wait,
Oh.
what'd you say?
Ska. Ska's really like the subgenre, but it's ska.
Have much
glad we
experience
got
with
that
ska.
clarification.
You know, like reggae music, like somebody from Jamaica. Imagine they got really emo and we're just like, oh, punk music.
Like Rage Against the Machine.
Wait, like
Emo reggae.
Fuck.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
God damn it! Hold on, it's in my playlist. Hold
It's
on.
right. No, you can't cheat. It's Skindred.
Yeah, bro. There was one day I was fucking listening to it at work, and you looked at me all weird, like, huh? You listened to that?
Yeah, and then you were like, how the fuck do you know everything that exists ever?
He's a man
Yeah.
of many flavors. I have not yet narrowed down a genre because you see, I really like punk rock. I also spend so much time listening to the soundtracks of movies and games that I really like orchestral stuff.
Hans Zimmer is my fucking jam.
His stuff is so good, but there are so many other ones as well. Like, I can't even narrow down a favorite composer. I'll try and figure out a little bit better what I think is actually my definitive favorite.
I listened to the Tenacious D soundtrack 3 times yesterday, and before listening to it, I sang half of it to myself while working on cars.
I can testify to that.
Well, one thing I will also say, the genre I kind of forgot about. I do like that kind of, would it be classified as like alternative folk music? I don't.
Like Dark Folk.
Give an
kinda,
example.
Murder by
Poor Man's
Death is
Poison.
my favorite
Folk.
fucking band.
Oh,
Fucking
Murder by
love
Death.
Murder by Death. I'm so
Yes.
glad we got to go see those guys in concert.
They were awesome.
Fucking wonderful.
Same
band.
with Amigo the Devil.
Absolutely.
Great
The dude's
stage
so good.
presence as well.
I've seen that
Oh,
motherfucker
he's
twice. Love that guy.
Who's next
He's
for
the
this?
second concert I've been to, and it was great. Okay, I'm trying to think of how to narrow this down because I straight up do just listen to everything that comes on. Spotify just spits shit out to me at random.
You listen to
I feel
weeb
that.
shit and you know it.
No, that's one of the section of things I listen to.
I don't like get deep into it, but like I got some anime songs on my playlist.
Yeah.
I got a few.
I think out of all the songs I come back to, I don't know how broad or kind of spectrum this is on, but like sad boy music and specifically like rock, like really
Like-
emo depressing.
Like Aiden 315 kind of sad boy music,
Uh,
or
This motherfucker
So,
listening to
not sad
Pow
boy.
Fu.
Not sad boy, maybe. That's not the right word for it.
He likes that doomer music, bro. He likes that fucking Deftones. That's what he's trying to say.
I won't lie.
I actually like Pow Fu, by the way.
There. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
he's
just
pretty
find a song that's like really good for just kind of reflecting on your mental state.
So like a lot of the songs you would expect someone in high school to still be like people in high school when we were in high school
Going
to be
through-
listening to or shit.
Going through
Set
your
it
edgy
off.
phase.
Yeah, the edgy phase of music, all of that shit.
I would like to correct myself. I misspoke. It's 347 Aiden is what I was trying to say.
And then there's also like alt girl music I've been listening to recently for some reason, but some of it bops. So Fish in a Bird Cage, Madeline May's Kleptomania Crow has been stuck in my head every other day. And Fish in a Bird Cage just has I call it
Bad
alt
that
girl
I-
music, but they're also it's not the exact same genre, but it's what you would expect. I'm trying to think because my brain doesn't categorize things in ways that I can express into words. I want to say like liberal white women would listen to. You'd have to listen to the music. Listen to
California. He's like, I don't know.
Florida.
take a look up the artist Madeline May, and that'll be your
Stop
answer.
pressing me, bro.
And maybe not Starbucks, maybe probably like a local coffee shop because Starbucks is too big.
Oh, she's a shop local girl.
Yeah.
A scooters person?
No.
Drive-through
I'll
coffee?
say scooters too.
And own your own coffee shop and lose a bunch of money person?
I'll throw one last one in for the depressing rock thing. Citizen Soldier. I love
Citizen
Soldier.
I hate Citizen Soldier.
I need
You
to
hate
go
what?
listen to more
I
music so I know
hate
what these are.
Citizen Soldier.
Why?
Why do you hate Citizen Soldier?
I wish you knew, you little guy. I don't know. I just dislike it.
Get
That's
ready.
usually how the questioning goes.
Solly, you're dead to me, buddy. That's a
Hold on,
really
what?
shitty thing that came into
I
your
wanna-
mind there, buddy.
Send it
You
to
gotta
me.
send
I
this
wanna
to
know.
the.
No,
I
you don't
need
send
to
that
know.
to nobody.
I need to know.
Nah,
need
that
to
stays
know.
between us, motherfucker.
I won't send it to no one. I already knew it was fucked up when I thought about it.
Yeah, you're right.
Leave
You
this
should've
whole
kept that
thing
shit
in
to
though.
yourself.
Don't cut this out.
So I'll say this: I don't have a favorite genre, just because I go through. I mean, I go through phases, man.
Yeah, but we'll fix
I
that.
love all of the music that I listen to. Period. Like right now, let me tell you the most recent things added to my like playlist on Spotify. Here, give me a moment.
Listen, the topic
I
was
have-
you're narrowing it down. You have to
Okay.
pick one.
Well, I can't.
Well, we'll
So
get to
let
that.
me-
We'll get to
let me
that.
explain-
The night
let
is
me
young,
explain, let me
boys.
explain.
The night is
Let me
young.
explain. All right, my most recent like songs go from. I'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do like the top 5 most recent songs from most recent to fifth most recent. Right. The first one is Shuniji or something like that. It's a Minecraft song. The next one beneath that is I Found by Amber Run. The one beneath that is Cedar's cover of Careless Whisper. Beneath that is a song
Cedar
called I
covered
Can't
Careless
Believe I Let You Get Away. And then beneath that is Midnight City by M83. Every single one of those songs I just named were in a completely different category.
When did Seether cover Careless Whisper?
A
long
while
time
ago, dude. It's an
Aye.
old ass cover. It's also one of my
a-
favorite covers of all fucking time.
I will have to listen to it. I
It
haven't
is
actually looked at
unironically like
Seether
some of
songs.
Seether's best work.
It's like
It's fucking
Dad rock,
awesome.
but Careless Whisper.
That sounds
Should've been
amazing, actually.
When
It's unironically slaps, dude.
Yeah, that came out a long ass time ago.
Yeah, dude, that was like over a decade ago. I mean,
I
when you
should've-
listen to it on, it's so compressed.
That came out in 2006.
On
Jesus. You should have been here when Garrett was listening to it, doing a whole fucking karaoke cover on
Oh, I
the
fucking
Xbox
love this
party.
song. I guess though, so lately though, like I said, I can't really say I have a favorite
What's
genre,
a
but
genre
lately
you
I
come
have
back
been leaning heavily into synthwave and vaporwave. and
That's
retrowave, shit like that. Which those are all three the same thing. I don't give a fuck. But that's
There's-
kind of one of the ones that I lean very heavily into.
He just likes
kinda
going on
upset
midnight
me
drives with the wind in his
that
hair.
you said that
Dude,
they're
I
the same
fuck
thing.
it. It is so much of a vibe, bro. You don't understand.
You want to know what's a real vibe while driving pretty much anywhere? Listening to like some drift funk.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Both of those
that
things.
shit makes me want to go fast.
Alcohol.
With alcohol. Both
Yeah,
of them
we
at the same
endorse DUIs. Let's fucking
No!
go.
No, actually, no, whoa.
Let's not do that.
Leave it in.
Leave it in.
This is gonna go on YouTube. We can't do that.
Somebody get that man some car
I'll
keys.
put a disclaimer in the comments or the
No,
description.
actually, you shouldn't leave that out. That's gonna do terribly on YouTube.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Their malibration bot is god and is oppressive.
But yeah. So as a cheap cop out, I'll say synthwave. But I mean I listen to so much shit, dude. I listen to so much shit. It's so hard to choose. But I fuck with some.
Do you
like,
have a
vaporwave.
favorite artist?
Do I have a favorite artist?
Answer the question, Garrett. Do you have a favorite artist?
I'd say so, kinda. Although I don't listen to him as much as I used to. Lil Peep is probably one of my favorite artists. out
Whatever
there.
genre he is, there you go.
He's kind of
No,
emo rap.
I disagree
He's
with that,
the
actually.
Only person.
You
He's
do?
the only person in that genre that I listen to.
Oh,
I would
shit.
say one of my favorite artists is Poor Man's Poison, and I listen to
Fucking
metal
love
more than any
Poor
of that.
Man's Poison.
I
God,
love.
they're so good, dude.
They
As
are.
far as like dark folk goes, Poor Man's Poison's the shit.
I've actually,
Poison for me spiraled into Amigo the Devil, then that spiraled into.
So one
So
of
many
my
other-
favorite local artists is Ecstasy, the homie. He actually does make good music. Unironically, I do like the music he makes. It's very
Plugging
experimental.
into homie.
I've never
Of course you
heard
got to.
before. Is it actually?
X-Cassie.
What does he make?
Go listen to him, man. He's on Spotify.
imagine
Yeah, I
you
will
were on
right now.
acid,
Or
high out of your mind, can't control anything in your thoughts, and
Yeah,
you
it's
have
great chord
background music playing. He makes that background music, and it is pretty
Yeah, it's
good. I
good.
actually find myself jamming to it on more than one occasion.
Yeah, it shows up in our mix playlist quite often. So.
Does anyone
I
still
haven't
listen
Oh,
looked
to
into
that?
that.
Oh, another artist that I really enjoyed, to an extent, the Suicide Boys.
Bro, that is my number one artist.
Not
Well,
my number
artist.
one. I could take him or leave him, but I do enjoy their music quite a lot.
I went to their Grey Day tour back in 2019, and I wish I could have kept going every year after, but the money just hasn't been there for me to be able to. But hopefully, like if they do it again next year, I really, 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 really want to.
I really,
Oh.
really, really want to take a
See, here's the thing: when I start thinking deeper into that question, you know, who's your favorite artist? Peep was the first person to come to mind. Peep will always be one of my favorite artists because I mean his music helped get me through some tough shit in my life. But when you start digging deeper, I mean, Silent Planet, Knocked Loose, bands like that.
I was about to bring up Silent Planet.
I adore Silent Planet, man. They are so good. And the front man has the same name as me, so I'm kind of biased.
The album came out in 2023, and since then has been almost exclusively what I have listened to.
It's so fucking good. But Knock Loose's new album, You Won't Go Before You're Supposed to. Solid fucking album.
The
Love
calm that keeps you awake. I could do some illegal shit to that song. I won't though. Legally.
Legally.
in Minecraft.
Legally.
In Minecraft.
Oh, you know what?
That's the way it's
Here's
legally.
one for you. We can move away from genres a little bit, but we'll come back to that. We're talking about artists right now.
Real quick, before we leave genres, I wanted to say about the alt-girl genre I was mentioning. Spotify has labeled it cottagecore goblin.
That sounds like shit you'd listen to, unironically. That's the funny thing.
It was music
Hey,
built
quick
by the music taste of Jay, and honestly, it's grown on me a lot.
That explains a lot.
Stockholm.
Well,
What do you want, Caden?
Does everyone have Stats FM?
The Spotify tracking app? I was actually going to bring that up as well.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
oh, I'll pull it up. We'll see what we got.
I want to know what everybody's
Don't
top
really
artist is.
use Spotify.
My
Mine
top
is
artist,
Suicide Boys.
I think my top artist is probably gonna be Peep.
I don't think it would be very hard to guess what my top artist is.
No, not at all. I could guess right now.
See, here's another one. Fucking Zach Bryan. He's a country singer. He's also one of my favorite. He's my third top artist.
We
Silent
should do-
Planet is number 4. Knock Loose is 5. Beartooth is 6.
We should do top genre, artist, and top tracks and top album. Like, kind of just go down the list.
What are we
that
doing?
it
Left
has
for
out.
weeks?
Well,
or like.
I don't want a lifetime,
We
but
should
I don't
do,
want to abandon Logan
We should
here.
do like top 5s.
Listen to me.
Import required. I can't do Lifetime because my last time I tried to import it wouldn't let me. I can do 1 year though.
Same, I
See,
can do 1 year. Which is
I
I've
pretty
got some time.
indicative.
I save a bunch of songs and playlists on YouTube so I can find them again because not everything I listen to is on Spotify, which is the reason I don't usually find myself on it. So I save them on YouTube, and then whenever I remember, I will actually download them. Otherwise, I'll just, you know how YouTube is. I will just like skip back and forth between songs until the ads fuck off, and then I'll just listen like normal.
Fair.
So like I keep them there. I have like 3 different playlists of 200 songs each right now, and I make new playlists over time with different music. But like looking at the newest one that I've made, like the genres that I mentioned liking shows in the artists that I listen to, because the ones that I've found myself listening to the most lately are Murdered by Death, which again I think they're probably my favorite band overall. Like I just, out of all of the bands I listen to, I like the most of the highest percentage of their songs, I'd say, because I'm a fan of some darker toned music.
So, are we going off of streams or minutes played? I'm sorry.
Bitch.
I don't really care. Just,
My bad. Okay.
yeah, quit interrupting people.
I just went to top and then went to artist.
Same.
But the other one that I listen to fairly often is Together Pangea, and they're primarily punk rock, and I fucking love a lot of their music as well. I have plenty of other random songs scattered throughout. I mean, I'll just decide I really like a song because I heard it in the background of a meme, and I'm like, that.
Fucking Carpenter Brut's remix of Maniac is like one of my favorite
It's so good.
hype fucking synth songs. And I got that from a meme of a dude who lifts up a red Solo cup that was upside down and there's just a frog underneath it.
Oh, I know that video.
That's it. That's the meme. And it's that song playing when it lifts. It's the it's fucking great. I can run through my top artists here right quick. The top one is Suicide Boys. The number 2 is Little Peep.
How many minutes you got played of Suicide Boys?
Does it tell you?
We're using different websites.
Do I?
Caden, send the link you're using.
It's an app called stats.fm. You link it to your Spotify.
Yeah, I have it, but how do you pull up minutes?
It should-
Listen.
It just shows it underneath the artist.
Yeah.
It's
Or you
not.
can tap on the artist and then go over to stats, and it'll tell you.
Oh, okay, here we go. I guess I have to import data for that.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I've listened to Suicide Boys 2,432 times.
Hey, you get some fucking
That's a
rookie
few.
numbers in there, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. This shit's weird.
How do you import data or do whatever in the world that is you're talking about?
It takes a while.
And then if you're not right on it, like if you're like a day or two late, I found this out the hard way. It will just tell you to fuck off because that data is expired.
I could still access my data. I don't know.
And I wasn't about to wait another fucking month for that, so
That shouldn't be like that. They just send it as a file, and you like, it's just a file.
wow,
My
that's
top
what it
track
did
is
to me.
LSD.
So. My top track is Cassiopeia by Nevermore. And that was because I listened in the last year. Like I said, I can't do it'd probably be something different otherwise. But in the last year, it was Cassiopeia, and that was because I found that song. I listened to it on repeat for like 37 hours straight.
Jesus.
LSD by ASAP Rocky is such a vibe, always.
Strangers by Kenya Grace, one of my favorite songs, the song I crashed my last car to. Love that song.
What about you, Isaac?
Top artist, top song. What do you want?
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. All right.
Lay it down.
Well, my top artist is Wage War, and has been
Nice.
since the beginning of time.
That is super. That I'm never been more proud to know you.
Literally has always been Wage War.
Fucking
But at
love
Warped Tour,
Wage
we
War.
didn't stop. We just kept
I
walking
know,
past
I
Wage War.
know. I'm sad now that we didn't go see him.
I've seen him like 3 times.
Shut up.
It was the same
Not
year you got
really.
kicked in the head.
Dude, I would love to see Wage War. If you guys know of any nearby.
They're so good. Me and Taylor moshed to Wage War and Bad
Oh,
Omens.
Y'all are
We should
gonna
talk
love the
about
name of
moshing
my top track.
experiences.
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
I had my first the other night at an Ice Nine Kills concert.
Dude,
No,
I had
the
my first
motionless,
Fucking great concert.
I had my
the
first
motionless
moshing
in white
experience
concert.
when God damn it, Beartooth. When Beartooth played Sunshine. And I was like, Solly was like, I'm gonna go to the pit, and I was with Alex, and this was his first metal concert. And I was like, cool, me and Alex will stay here. And as I go and look over at Alex, who should have been on my left, he's passing me, following Solly. And so I had a split-second decision before that song started to join them or stay in the crowd. And I was like, well, fuck. So I went ahead and joined them, and I fell like 3 fucking times.
But it's a life-changing experience to
It was
mosh to your
wonderful.
favorite songs.
I had a great time, but I only did it once. Fucking Alex stayed in the pit for the rest of the fucking concert.
What a fucking trooper!
Legend.
The pit and him accepted each other as one, dude.
That
He was
is
there
beautiful.
the whole show.
He
It's
found
the same day I touched Caleb Shobo's elbow.
In the pit. And
Haven't washed
It's
that hand
also-
since.
it's also the same day that we bribed one of the security guards to letting us into the pit. Because we had general admission seats, so we weren't allowed in the kind of the mosh crowd and shit. And so I looked over at Solly and I looked over at Alex, and then I pointed to the guard right next to us because we were kind of front row. And I was like, that motherfucker will definitely let us in for some money. And sure enough, he took $60 and let all fucking 4 of us in. My brother didn't go, but he
Fuck
had
yeah.
the chance to. And so we had the night of our lives. Alex had a life-changing experience. Solly got to touch Caleb Shomo's Elmo.
Elmo? I got to touch his Elmo!
I got to touch his Elmo, and I got to fucking hang out. There was like this native dude in front of me, and we were fucking vibing before the show started. That was fun.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
You know, fucking one
like
of the
a
best
hell of a
concert experiences. I'm genuinely. We also got introduced to Archetypes Collide, which I think
Ah!
I could talk more about them in a minute because I actually do have a topic that I want to bring up that they kind of fall really well into. But yeah, it was a great concert. So
It's actually funny that you brought up that concert and Isaac was talking about the Ice Nine Kills concert because it was at the same venue.
no.
Yeah.
The Ice Nine Kills one was in OKC. If
No,
you're
it
talking
wasn't.
about the
We went to a concert like
Oh,
4
you're
days
talking
ago.
about- yeah, okay, never mind. Sorry. Yeah,
We
I thought you were talking
went
about
one
the
Tuesday.
character that you invited me to that I'd never listened to metal before that night.
No, not that one.
Warped
Also, you
Tour
listen to metal
2016.
before that, you nerd.
I mean, you had showed me some metal songs before then, but I had never dabbled in it outside of being around you. I mean, there's like classic metal and stuff. Like I listen to Metallica, sure, and like grunge metal shit. But that's what I grew up on. But like metalcore and stuff, I never listened to that until after the concert, and then I got really into Ice Nine Kills and Motionless in White after the concert, after the Trinity of Terror tour,
Well,
and that was all downhill from there.
Ice Nine Kills has opened for Metallica before, so
Yeah, I know.
Watching Motionless in White in person was an experience at Warped Tour. Solly can attest to this, but I decided that we were going to go to the pit for, was it 570?
Fuck yeah,
It
it
was-
was.
And as soon as the fucking beat went mad, me and this little like 5'2" blonde fucking headbutted the fuck out of each other on complete accident, and she fell backwards, knocked smooth the fuck out, and Sully grabbed me and went, "Alright, it's time to go."
I launched that motherfucker into the next town over.
Oh, it's such an experience. It was great. I think that might have been my first like true mosh experience. But we ended up in a lot of different pits at Warped Tour. Warped Tour was an experience. We were able to go 2017 and 2018. 2018 was the final full cross-country tour that they did. Sad. Fucking rip.
I need to go to some concerts. Because I've only been to the one con with Murder by Death and Amigo the Devil.
I mean, to be fair though, that is like the best fucking first concert.
Well, I mean, it was in Kane's Ballroom. That place is great.
Yeah, you can't get better than Kane's, and that is one of the best fucking concerts I have ever been to, and like genuinely one of the best first concerts you could ever have. Those bands crushed it. I mean, they brought so much energy and so much life to that fucking, historically incredible venue, and that was just a fantastic fucking show.
Yeah, and Amigo the Devil they had really good stage presence.
Oh yeah.
And there's something really fun about being there for a concert when the people that are up on stage are like also very excited to be there.
When they give a fuck and when they enjoy what they're doing, and especially for more personal venues like that are smaller, that can only have so many people, and it's a much more close-knit kind of thing. Like, those concerts are some of the best. I went to see Amigo the Devil at Beer City, I think last year, with Landon.
Yeah, we went to go together, and that was
so
the second concert I've ever been to.
Good, dude. And that
It was
fucking
amazing.
guy, I think his name was like Nate Bergman.
Yeah,
or
Nate
something.
Bridgman. He was.
Yeah.
I still listen to him.
That motherfucker has a voice on him, dude. That guy sounds like an angel.
He's got some pipes.
It's genuinely a beautiful voice, which actually leads me perfectly into what I wanted to talk about next, which is underrated artists. People that you think should get more love, people that you think should get more recognition, that you kind of listen to. And I was kind of curious if anybody has like specific artists that they're like, man, these people don't get enough credit, and we need to we need to talk about them because people need to listen to them because they're so fucking good,
I gotta say, Clowncore hasn't got enough attention. They have my number one top ranked song, and the song is Infinite Realm of Incomprehensible Suffering. It's the best song. And they only have a 3.8 popularity rating. That needs to go to a 10. Everyone needs to listen to them.
No.
Yes.
But so I'll say this much: what got me so excited about doing the music kind of topic, the band that really sparked this, and the reason that I wanted to do this in the first place is because of a band, and I was listening to them earlier, called Cannons. Which, full disclosure, they are a popular band. They have like 2.2 million monthly listeners. They play on the radio quite often, but they are so fucking good. I mean, they got that classic, they got this, vibey, synthwave, dreamy kind of vibe to it. And it's just, their song Fire For You, which is by and large their most popular song. It is, brother, I'm listening to it right now. I fucking love this song. It is so good.
No, but a serious artist I actually think should get more attention is Dutch Melrose. I found this on a robotics competition one day, and I haven't really stopped listening to him since. I don't even know what genre you would really call it, but he's pretty good.
I have.
What was his name? Sorry?
Cool.
What was his name?
Dutch Melrose.
Spell that.
Yeah.
I'll post it in the group chat.
Spell that for anybody who listens to the podcast.
People listen. DUTCH and then MELROSE.
Thanks.
Sully, you were about to say something. Go ahead.
Oh, I actually couldn't. The moment you asked that, I was like, do I listen to anybody who isn't very big?
I mean, Archetypes Collide. That was what I had brought them up earlier, and was like, oh,
Yeah, they're big enough, though.
You think so?
I mean, I want them to get bigger, but I don't think that they're small. I think they've got a good following and they're moving forward.
Right now.
They're definitely small. They're not a very big band at all, but I don't think they need an oomph from us to be able to, keep doing what they're doing.
I mean, like I said, the band that prompted this conversation in the first place for me is not a small band by any stretch of the imagination. They have millions of monthly listeners on Spotify alone, but I feel they deserve more recognition than they get, because you never hear people, they just kind of exist in the mainstream world. And I think they're one of the few artists that are kind of, mainstream like that, who actually deserve to be mainstream in modern, because they are legitimately, they just, the vibe and the feel that you get from their music is immaculate. It's so good.
Hi, it's Editing Sully again. I have no idea why this has happened, and I've cut it out a few times already to try and make sure that it didn't interrupt the podcast, but this part of the podcast was too important for me to interrupt, so whatever happened during recording has fucked part of the audio. I apologize, but live with it. It's not too long. Oh, you know what? I do have a band. The front man is actually a very close personal friend of mine.
I know the band.
Yes, so
Also, a solid band.
Fight the Fade is like a hard rock / metalcore small band from, local towns. They don't live anywhere near each other. The lead singer literally travels across the country to go record with his guitarist. And it's fantastic. It's great. It's funny knowing him, because hearing his voice in the song is like, man, I know that guy, instead of just listening to the music, but genuinely, the music is fantastic. So yeah, Fight the Fade deserves so much credit. They're actually bigger than Archetypes Collide, by the way.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Spotify. They have 200,000 monthly listeners.
Archetypes Collide is a pretty small band that deserves some recognition.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
They're touring with bigger bands. Fight the Fade is not. At least not
True.
recently.
It's been over to Germany.
Twice, yeah, but
I think part of that, though, I think part of the reason why I feel Archetypes Collide deserves that recognition is because of how they carry them on stage as an opening band. I mean, at the fucking Beartooth concert, that was like my favorite set.
well, I think the reason I bring that up,
Collide.
the reason I say Archetypes Collide is doing well is because they're touring with big bands like Beartooth.
That's fair. But I mean, that goes back to what Logan was saying earlier. It's, you always have the most fun when you can tell the people on the stage really, really want to be there. And Archetypes Collide just fucking crushed it they carried themselves so well. They had so much stage presence, and they even did the fucking cover in Linkin Park, because they were like, listen, some of you guys don't know us, but we have a good experience. So, and they fucking killed it. They carried themselves very well, and I think for that reason alone, they deserve recognition, because they are one of the more enjoyable live experiences that I've had.
How do you guys feel about Netherwalker?
I have never heard that name.
I
ever.
haven't either.
I also have not.
Same.
So they have about 77,000 monthly listeners. But whenever you get the chance, like, go listen to Thine King Weeps for Mercy or Crusades of the Elden Stav. It's beautiful. I love it.
This
Those are
motherfucker is
two
trying to
records
send me on a
on-
religious bout to spread Christianity.
I will,
No. Not at all.
most of the artists I listen
Playlist so I
to
can listen to it later.
don't have that little, but a lot of the ones I've been listening to recently are like 100,000 if we're talking about Spotify numbers. But like Coyote Kid, their Destroyer of Worlds song is stuck in my head constantly. Dirt Poor Robins. I don't know if any of you guys have heard them before.
Say again, sorry, Porter Robbins?
Dirt Poor Robins.
Dirt Poor Robbins. Okay, I thought I heard Porter Robbins.
Great band. Great band.
Dirt Poor Robbins sounds like something I can fuck with.
It is like,
You got this.
it almost made me think of theater music when I heard it.
I
But
got
like
you.
the songs that slap.
Well, that's
Listen,
and then go ahead.
I have other smaller artists. One in particular, but I kind of don't want to out myself for listening to some weird ass.
Bro, you could literally never listen to anything weirder than what Landon's got going on.
I can hear Hayden. I'll soften the blow for you. My top song in the last 6 months is Why I Am Alive by Orthrio.
Ugh.
It's a very depressing but also uplifting song at the same time by an artist who does a lot of J-pop and anime covers. But this is one of her original songs.
You know, so
Go
okay.
on, express
So
your
I
feelings.
found this band while at the Renaissance Fair.
Okay.
Their name is Tartanic. It is strictly bagpipes. Like they have dueling bagpipes.
Why is this weird? This sounds badass.
Yeah, it sounds dope. as shit.
Wow! Fucking great!
Listen
Alright, well go listen,
to sea
go listen to
shanties and shit.
Tartanic. Tartanic. They have like less than 10,000 monthly listeners. They're fucking great. All of their songs are fucking great. I love all of them.
That would be weird listening to like shit that everybody in this group listens to.
I didn't think you guys would listen to that.
No, we listen to sea
Bagpipes.
shanties, my guy.
I mean,
My,
yes, but this is like straight Irish,
I'm
Scottish.
part Irish.
Me too. I'm also part Scottish. I'm
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Hey, listen, I'm black Irish, okay? Fuck off.
Wow! Wow!
How
You can't
racist.
say that.
But I am.
I don't care. I want to make myself look worse here a second.
Does that mean you have the Irish inward pass?
I don't want to test that. I don't want to push
My
my
brother's been to Ireland. He does. He's got it.
Yeah, my brother's been to the hood. He can say it.
Brother, if your brother goes to the hood and makes it out alive, I feel like that's at that point.
This
I
is
have
definitely
one
some
black friend.
racist shit I'm pulling out during the
That's
editing.
not
Two black
racist. Come
friends.
on.
Let's transition real quick because
I'm grabbing another beer.
I just want to dive into the weird music I listen to because now I'm looking at my tops track list and this is weird.
Your top
the
Shrek list.
top tracks in the last 4 weeks. My number one top track is "Vapin' in Vegas" by the Wolves of Glendale.
Hell yeah, brother.
The song's about a 65-year-old man who gets a divorce and is now vaping in Vegas. It's a great song. It's a great song.
That sounds like
You all should go
unsuccessful
listen
dad
to it.
rock.
No, it's not dad rock. It's very poppy.
But that sounds what dad rock would be if it wasn't successful, though. A 65-year-old divorced man vaping in Vegas is just what unsuccessful dad rock sounds like.
Yeah.
You want to know what my top song of this week is?
Lay
My
it on
top
me.
song of this week is... Oh yeah, you go ahead. I gotta bring it up.
DMPB by Young Gravy. It is a country song that Young Gravy put out. And DMPB stands for drugs, money, pussy, and beer.
Magic.
Yeah, real country. That's...
You know,
No, that sounds pretty accurate to the genre.
my most listened to song this week is White Palace off of the Hollow Knight OST.
Mine
How do you
is
get that
Aria
fast?
Math by C418.
My number 3 is Pink Pony Club Kill Me.
So what I've got from today so far is that Garrett hates music and can't ever be a decisive person.
Sorry.
Isaac likes ska. Landon likes K-pop.
He hates music.
What?
Hey.
No. No, get this man out of the kitchen.
Logan likes punk rock.
He needs to stop cooking. He's burning all the food, bro. What the fuck?
He needs to get out of the damn kitchen.
That was the most Zoomer shit I've ever said, by the way.
All of your opinions are subjectively shit. The real
didn't
answer,
hear you
and
say
the
anything
only
about me.
answer, is California girls.
California girls, they're
I vote to
undeniable.
veto because if Taylor was here, he would actually say that.
Yeah,
unironically.
he would
So,
very much agree with
He
you.
loves white girl music.
he would
I also love white girl
unironically agree.
music. I have been jamming the fuck out of Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna jam the fuck out of you, baby.
You're gonna jam me?
I'm
Okay.
gonna jam you all the way.
All
out, buddy.
right, all right.
He's
Keep it
getting
for the
jealous.
Xbox party.
He's
I'm
getting,
very
he's getting
fucking
jealous.
That's how you
accepting.
make more money. This is content.
I'm
This is
deleting
content.
this whole session.
Oh, this guy.
We've got to start episode 3 over again.
No, fuck that. There is no episode 3. We made it 2 episodes in, and you made me want to quit.
All right, we're done with streaming forever. Why? Because I'm being homosexual? Is that what it is?
No, I just didn't have enough alcohol to tolerate you guys.
Oh,
That's
that's who
fair.
you That's what
Oh,
you.
so you're
fail.
killing yourself, is what you're saying.
No, I only
I
had a
got
shot.
I think I've had 3.
I'm on my side.
Yeah, well, I actually like
What?
my body, Landon.
Landon,
Well,
you should
I also have
stop.
2 functioning kidneys.
Yeah,
I
get
don't
fucked,
need 2
nerd.
functioning
Get
kidneys.
fucking ratio,
He did get you
motherfucker.
there.
Get fucking ratio.
For the loss of a third of one of my kidneys, I will have more money than you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, and 15 years less to live without.
And I'll still be happier in those 15 years, apartment boy.
That's
Yep.
true. But, you know,
I'm to commit armed
I'm not going to
robbery.
say that. That was too far. I was about to say something really mean. I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Do
It could never
right
be
now.
I'm
that
sorry.
mean.
No, I'm not going to do
No.
It
that.
can't be as mean as what
Right
I
now.
said earlier.
Do it right now.
It's not.
Right now.
Yes,
right
it's
now.
fine.
But
Do
it
it.
was not. It was not.
No, Garrett. Right now. Do it.
No, especially because now it's too hyped up and it's just going to sound stupid.
Do
so
it.
I'm
No,
not
I
gonna
don't
say it.
care. You've dug
Okay,
this right.
okay,
Do it.
okay, that's enough.
Jesus.
Do it.
You need,
Come on.
you need to get a judge's
Take it
mallet so
out.
that you can go dot dot dot. Order in the court.
No, I just muted him. It's actually way easier than that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
music is
back.
great, and we should all listen to music.
Yeah, so we've decided punk rock, ska, whatever you would consider poor man's poison, because I don't actually know what to call that, and metal, and EDM. Am I missing anything?
Synthwave.
Synthwave. That is what you decided. That is true. You did actually pick a genre.
Can I have an honorable mention?
Of course.
Lo-fi.
Yeah.
That has to be a default for everybody. If you don't like lo-fi, then you're wrong.
You ever heard medieval
Lo-fi, then you just don't
before?
listen to music. That's just how it is.
Dude,
I
fucking jamming to
love
lo-fi
that
at
most
3
of my
o'clock in the
music
morning,
gets included.
cruising down an empty-ass highway.
Oh,
Peaceful as
synthwave, dude. Have you ever cruised to synthwave?
Yes, yes, I have.
Oh
It's
my
very
god,
nice.
it's life changing. It is an astral experience.
That's what we need to do next time, buddy. Next
That's what
time
I was
we're
doing last
cruising.
time.
Oh, were you really?
Yes.
Dude, I was going off to some fucking drum and bass.
I once
That-
spent like an hour and a half listening to medieval lo-fi while I was farming runes in Elden Ring.
What? Hold on, I'm adding this to my playlist. Medieval lo-fi. What the fuck?
So, we've got ska. Actually, I wrote it down. Isaac, yours is ska. Logan's is punk rock. Caden's is EDM. Garrett's
Drum and
is
bass.
synthwave. Mine is metal. And Landon, I forgot yours.
The genre I gave never appeared again in the songs I mentioned, so I'm not really sure at this point.
I'm just asking what our favorite genres are. Come on, I even got one out of Garrett before I got one out of you.
See, I've given some. The question is now choosing. Let's just go with what I said at first. Sad rock.
Sad
Whatever
boy,
in the world that
sad boy
entails.
hours music. We've officially got everybody here's genres. We have gone through all of the movements, done all the things, and we now know that forever and always these are our favorite genres, and it will never change.
That's not true.
That is not true.
I got into music through
Actually,
That's
EDM, and I
probably
see-
true.
Actually.
I can,
All right.
I can stick with that.
So, this has been the Road Closed Podcast. Thank you all for joining me today. Can't see it, but I've muted everybody, so they all shut the fuck up and let me do the outro. And it was very good to have you back for another one. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. And if you liked it, come back again. It's a little chaotic, it's a little dumb, but we're all here for it. And we probably won't ever end up actually making it big, so lots of fun things will always happen here. I'm Sully, these are my friends. This is Caden, Garrett, Logan,
Wait,
Landon, Isaac.
Slave
He's
driver.
muted us. We're free.
It's so dark in the void. Please,
No more restrictions!
please help me.
I will see you all
Okay.
next time.
Please help me.
Everybody say
No,
bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Yeah.